Alright, so it's early February and it's minus 18 Celsius outside right now without the wind chill factor. So if you live in northern Canada, you probably don't ride your bike in the winter months. For winter storage, it's a good idea, or what popular belief is to keep your battery packs at less than fully charged. 60 to 75% of full charge voltage is recommended. I try to cycle my packs at least once a month. It takes a bit of time, but it's something that you should do. For example, most of my packs nowadays are made of Lipo. They're lithium polymer. Most of these are from Hobby King. This is a single cell, but in here you get 6 of them. In this big box here, there's 5 packs for a 24 volt, 25 amp hour battery. Powers a Cyclone on a recumbent. Now, during most of the riding season, I bulk charge my batteries. I just use one of these Meanwell power supplies, which is just a instrument power supply. You can add as many in series as you need to get your voltage up. I've got other videos to show how these work, how to plug them in, and all that good stuff. But when you cycle packs in the winter time, I don't use the bulk charger. I use an actual RC charger with balance taps to monitor each cell group and make sure that everything's in order. At least once in the winter time, I will open up the box, take a look inside, make sure no packs have swelled or puffed, or there's no smell of solvent, or any of the balance taps from the wiring harnesses have come loose. You know, looking for obvious signs of problems before you start riding for the season. To discharge the batteries, because I can't exactly go for a ride in this much cold. You'd freeze your butt within minutes, get frostbite. I use just regular household light bulbs, and these are connected in parallel. You can see I put all the positives, all the negatives together. I've got multiple racks like this. I've got another one with 6 bulbs. As long as you run these at or below the rated voltage, which is meant for house voltage, 110 AC will work on any voltage below that. They won't be as bright, but it's an easy way to discharge your batteries. For example, if I turn this guy on, and I've got a cycle analyst plugged in so I can monitor my voltage and my capacity. This is something you do when you're hanging out. You don't want to be plugging this in and going for a walk. You want to be standing around and monitor the pack voltage. Use these little guys to check the individual voltage of every cell. They're very easy to use. You just plug these in like that, and right away I can tell that these are all at 3.85 and 3.86 volts. Combination of this discharger and this charger allows me to cycle the pack. Now, there's no hurry, there's no rush, there's no need to put a big load on the pack. You just need to put a couple of amps, drain the pack to like 50%, and then charge it back up, and then you can put it back on the shelf after discharging it again a little bit to bring them down to like 3.8 volts is a good resting spot. Wanted to talk about BMSs. Some battery packs that you buy with like Ping batteries or any pre-built packs will have these BMSs. This is from a Headway battery, and they require power from the battery to maintain themselves or to function. So being plugged into a battery for extended periods of time where the pack has not been charged can create some problems. It can drain one or more cells below the saved voltage charge, and then you plug your charger in, it doesn't want to charge. So if your pack has a BMS, I personally tend to keep them fully charged, and I plug the charger in every month or so and top them off. This will prevent your BMS from doing damage to your battery where it's supposed to protect it. It's quite a common thing. That's pretty much all there is to it. So once a month, discharge and recharge, and then drain them a little bit, put them back on the shelf. I have a lot of Lipo cells in the house, which I know I shouldn't have. The ones that I know are dodgy, like I've got some packs that are puffed and are not safe to have in the house. I've got a stainless steel bunker in the backyard in the middle of nowhere, where if the cell was to rupture and vent and flame up, it won't do any damage, won't burn my house down. These are all healthy packs, and I just like everything else, winter storage is important. You have to occasionally discharge and recharge your batteries to make sure that everything stays in top shape. and saying he's going to join me on the couch because even though it's cold, somebody here wants walk. I know, but it's minus 20 degrees Celsius, man. It's cold.